Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Nameless, the one thing you must recall. As always, I'm joined by Coco. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And we're continuing on in Red's route. Okay.
He didn't hesitate to open the door.
이 녀석 좀 봐줘, 양호 선생.
School nurse, look at her.
Red caught his breath and let me down. He was completely reckless while running, but he was careful when letting me down. Red helped me to the chair. But I wasn't really comforted by his kindness because this was the infirmary.
AKA Beatrice's love den.
No, to be exact, because this was Mr. Eugene's infirmary.
Dun dun dun.
이 녀석 무릎이 까졌어. 빨리 치료해줘.
She scratched her knee. Treat it fast.
자넨 또 뭐지?
Uh-oh. You gonna die, Red. Go for it.
Who are you? Mr. Eugene turned around to see me and Red.
I've missed you, Bo Daddy, and I've missed your music too. Love it.
I could see his eyes flashing behind his glasses, even though they were opaque.
That's a good line.
Those sinister eyes were headed at Red.
Headed at Red? Like, were they coming at him?
And they have like the little nerve endings still attached to Eugene.
Oh my god, no! I would die. Ew. No, thank you.
The dark spirits surrounding Mr. Eugene almost gave me goosebumps.
Oh, so now we can see a dark spirits.
But Red didn't seem to care and said the same thing he already repeated 3 times before.
이 녀석 무릎이 까졌다고. 당신은 다친 아이들을 치료해주는 선생이잖아. 얼른 치료해줘.
She scratched her knee. You treat sick students. Hurry up.
Mr. Eugene finally looked at my knee, but he soon scoffed. That means he's not interested.
So if she was more injured, would he be interested? Like if he could see the bone?
You look better that way. Oh god, no!
Oh god.
Even as it was coming out of my mouth, my brain was screaming, "No, at me!"
Oh, that's horrifying.
Mr. Eugene turned away from us again and said indifferently,
I mean, I'm the type of person, I can't even stand to see people, like, twist their ankle or anything. Oof.
"Ooh, yeah."
Always freaks me out.
고작 생채기로 호들갑이었군. 저기 있는 거 아무거나 대충 감고 가.
It's only a scratch. Just use anything up there to wrap it up.
뭐?
What?
하얀 걸로 문지르고 빨간 걸 발라. 색은 구별할 수 있겠지? 그 뒤엔 빙배든 반창고든 아무거나 가.
No, sir.
Just rub it with a white thing and put on that red thing. You can tell colors apart, I hope. After that, just put a band-aid on or something. Red stared at Mr. Eugene quietly.
Even Red's like, what the hell, man?
Seeing his face, I could tell he was a bit angry. I should step up before he gets in trouble with Mr. Eugene. I hurriedly reached out to where the disinfectant was. I'll just do it myself. I endured the painful silence and dipped the cotton ball into the disinfectant. I felt very uncomfortable. I couldn't help but frown when I put the disinfectant on my scratch. Ugh, it stings. Red flinched by my side as if he felt the pain.
그러고 보니 너는
Come to think of it, you're... Mr. Eugene, who stayed silent, suddenly opened his mouth. Does he really not remember me? I felt a bit embarrassed and answered first. I'm the health commissioner of Class N.
그래, 너였군. 그보다 말이야, 너.
Yeah, it was you. But before that, you... Mr. Eugene's glasses glared. What?
I can't with this game. Ah, yes, the glasses. They have a life of their own.
Mr. Eugene's glasses glared.
Love it.
I felt nervous.
골격이 완벽한 남자를 좋아하는구나.
You're like a man with a perfect bone structure. What? What's he saying now? Mr. Eugene peered at Red. Red frowned harder as Mr. Eugene scanned his body.
No, only Lance may look at him that way.
훌륭한 골격이야. 너도 그 전학생들 중 하나인가?
You have a fantastic figure. Are you one of those transfer students?
전학생이 맞긴 한데 뭐야? 왜 그렇게 보는 거야?
I am a transfer student, but why are you staring at me like that?
It's always funny to me that he comments on how all the transfer students have like these perfect bodies, but dolls usually have really bad proportions. Mr. Eugene kept staring at Red. Right, Mr. Eugene has an obsession with bones. He examined Red head to toe. Red's bone structure were definitely based on that of a doll. That wouldn't have changed even after he turned human. So it's natural that he has a perfect bone structure. Nope, disagreed. Ballpoint dolls, especially, they're so frail looking, and then they have giant heads with eyes that cover like 2/3 of their head.
Typical anime eyes.
Yeah. And that is very dangerous. Because this is Mr. Eugene's infirmary. I tugged Red's sleeves. Red looked confused and looked down at me. Red, isn't it time to get ready for class? I'm done cleaning up, so let's go to the classroom.
히로인, 정말 괜찮은 거야?
Heroine, you're really okay.
He was like an obedient puppy the way he came to me and helped me up.
Aw.
I didn't break my leg, so I could walk, but Red insisted that he'd help me. And he whispered in my ear.
여기는 대체 무슨 기준으로 선생을 뽑는 거야? 게다가 저 선생은 이런 일 하라고 있는 거 아니냐고.
We've been asking that since day one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he only chooses the hottest guys. How the hell does this school choose the teachers? And isn't he here to treat students?
Red furtively glared at Mr. Eugene and said in a low voice,
게다가 저 안경 너머로 보이는 눈빛이 정상이 아닌데.
Besides, his eyes behind those glasses aren't normal. They came at me earlier.
Red didn't seem scared of Mr. Eugene, but he was definitely wary of him. I can only say it's his instincts. Red, I completely agree with you. We should get out of here as soon.
어이 두 사람 무슨 이야기를 하는 거지? 속닥거리니까 기분 나쁘군.
Boy, you two. What are you talking about? I don't like those whispers.
The way he's positioned behind Red is scary.
Yeah, it's about like he's about to stab him in the back.
And even Red's eyes look a little wider, like, holy crap.
Mr. Eugene glared at us. I laughed awkwardly and backed off. I tugged at Red, who was trying to stay there. It's nothing. We'll be going back to the classroom now.
아니 빨간 머리 자넨 샘플 채취를.
No, you, redhead. I have to take a sample.
How are you gonna take a sample, you psycho? Just the finger?
A nail?
Oh god.
No. Red is busy, so he has to go. The Korean teacher called for him.
국어 선생?
The Korean teacher.
Aren't you all Korean?
Like, grammar?
I guess.
Red, let's go. I did limp a bit, but I hurriedly took Red out of the infirmary. I felt relieved to see the door close and Mr. Eugene disappear from our sight.
Bye, Beatrice.
Whew, safe.
아무튼 히로인, 다리는 괜찮은 거야?
Anyways, Hiroin, is your leg okay?
Yeah, thanks for taking me to the infirmary. Red still looked serious while peering at my treated knee. I smiled at him, feeling thankful that he cared. But I suddenly remembered. Come to think of it, just now, Red ran with me on his back in front of all those girls. I'm in big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But Red didn't look worried at all, completely ignorant of what he just did. I couldn't help but sigh. I feel too complicated right now, so I should think about that later. I feel like for some reason I'm getting simple-minded too for being with Red.
The stupidity spreads.
Anyways, I'll go to my classroom. See you at home.
그래. 무슨 일 있으면 바로 연락하고. 알았지?
Alright. Call me if anything happens, alright?
Okay, alright. I calmed him down and went up to the classroom. We did attract attention, but I know that Red did what he did because he's innocent. He must have been so worried there was nothing else he could think of. It's really not easy to have such a straightforward mind. Amazing. No, actually, it's more amazing that he carries out his straightforward thoughts right into action. It's probably possible because it's Red. I tried to get rid of my complicated thoughts and headed to the classroom.
배고파. 신비야, 얼른 그 도시락 꺼내봐. 이 시간만에 기다렸다고.
I'm so hungry. Shinbi, take out that lunchbox. quick! I've been waiting for this.
Girl, that's me every day. Like lunch.
Nom nom. Lunchbox. Shimby rummaged her bag, and she really took out a lunchbox. Soy's eyes sparkled. What's with the lunchbox?
소희 어머니가 싸주셨어.
Soy's mom made it for us.
응, 엄마가 놀러 왔거든.
Yeah, my mom came to visit.
Oh, we never hear about their family life.
Soy reached out to the lunchbox, almost drooling. She opened the box and squealed in happiness. Sure enough, the box was packed with delicious little food.
엄마의 음식을 먹을 때는 엄마의 잔소리가 그리운 유일한 순간이지.
The only time I miss my mom's nagging is when I eat the food she cooks.
Mm-hmm.
아주머니 음식 솜씨가 일품이긴 해.
She really is good at cooking.
The two peered inside the lunchbox as they spoke. So you two are eating those for lunch today?
넌 또 식당 매점행이야?
You're going to the cafeteria again? Yeah, well, no choice.
행운을 빌어.
Good luck.
Shinbi patted me on the shoulders. Ugh, what if I can't get any food? Then I'll come straight to the classroom and snatch those away.
도전장은 감사히 받겠지만 그건 네가 돌아올 때쯤에 밥이 한 알이라도 남아있을 때 얘기지.
I'll gladly accept the challenge, but that'll only be possible if there's any food left by the time you come back. Soy grinned. Ugh, I hate that sneaky grin.
You're just jealous of her food.
Soy was smiling triumphantly, but suddenly looked at my knee.
그나저나 너 무릎은 괜찮아?
Anyway, how's your knee? Oh, this? I looked at the band-aid on my leg. I felt like the scratch didn't hurt since I couldn't see it.
양호실에 갔다길래 걱정했어. 거긴 이상한 선생님이 있잖아.
I worried when I heard you went to the infirmary. There's a weird teacher there.
Yeah. I wasn't hurt that much. There was no need to go there.
그 양호 선생이 제대로 치료를 한 거야? 믿을 수가 있어야지.
Did he really treat you? I can't believe it. She looked at the band-aid on my knee as if she couldn't believe it was there. Well, I did get it treated, regardless of who did it.
It was self-care.
Soy said that she's glad and shrugged her shoulders. But then she added in a worried voice.
네 무릎은 괜찮다고 쳐도 레드 선배 행동은 정말 구설수에 오르고도 남을 감이야.
But even if your knee is fine, people will definitely talk about what Red did. Ugh. My head's about to hurt again. Soy advised me seriously.
혹시 모르니까 레드 선배 팬들은 조심하는 게 좋아. 제대로 눈도장 찍혔으니까 말이야.
You never know, so be careful of Red's fans. They definitely have their eyes on you.
게다가 이번 일로 팬은 더 늘겠지.
And plus, he just got more fans because of what he did today.
바로 그게 문제지. 다친 여자애를 주저없이 업고 달려갔다는 말에 나도 두근거렸단 말이야.
That's the problem. Even I felt butterflies in my stomach when I heard he carried an injured person on his back and ran to the infirmary. Really? I wasn't really happy about it. Soy complained about how I was just whining. I mean, I guess Soy would have dealt with the situation more easily. Anyways, I'm going to the cafeteria.
행운을 빌어.
Good luck!
너 넘어지지 마.
Don't trip again.
Shinbi. I said bye to the two and left the classroom in a hurry. Of course. Again.
피자빵. 이 피자빵 남았어요?
Is there any more pizza bread?
내 빵이야! 야! 너 그거 내려놔! 아직 계산도 안 했단 말이야!
That's mine. Hey, you. Let go of that. I haven't paid for it.
The crowded cafeteria was a battlefield again.
Oh boy.
I think I chatted with Soy and Shinbi for too long.
So is it going to become like an RPG and every few steps you get into an encounter?
Yes. I should have come as soon as the bell rang. No, actually, I guess it would have been the same even if I came then. I was worried about how I'd be able to get through this crowd and get a piece of bread. Should I just skip lunch? But I could almost hear Tay nagging me not to skip my meals. While I was hesitating between two options, the battle was continuing. It was then.
히로인! 빵 사러 온 거야?
Hiruin, are you here to buy bread?
Why are you trying to hide this game? We all know who it is.
Right.
I heard a familiar voice. I turned around and saw Red grinning and running towards me. Huh? Red? I peered around and made sure I wasn't too friendly with him. Red didn't really seem to care, but I did. I was especially careful because of what happened in the morning. If I look too friendly with him, others will start suspecting things again. Red stopped in front of me.
너 무릎은 괜찮고?
Is your knee okay? Is this a new song?
Sure enough, he first asked about my knee.
You know, it sounds like one of the ending songs. Just without the horrible singing.
I nodded.
아프면 꼭
I will
나중에
never
같이 병원
forget
가자.
your scream when we first heard the hearing song. Your scream of agony.
It was so bad. Tell me if it hurts. We'll go to the hospital later. Boy, it ain't that serious.
I just tripped. There's nothing to worry about.
아, 참. 이거 줄게.
But still. Oh, right. I'll give this to you.
Red rummaged his pocket. He handed me a chocolate snack.
Yum.
초콜릿이 입혀져 있는 과자인데 바삭바삭하고 달아. 엄청 맛있어.
It's a chocolate-coated biscuit. It's crispy and sweet. It's really good.
Oh. My stomach instantly growled since I didn't have anything to eat. Is this what people called automatic reflex? I took the biscuit Red handed me. Red gave a satisfied smile to see me take it.
빵 사러 가려던 거야?
Were you trying to get bread?
I nodded. But I sighed at seeing the battle happening right in front of my eyes. Seeing that, Red said to me,
내가 사다 줄게. 너 카레빵 아니 메론빵이었나?
I'll get one for you. Do you like curry bread? No. Was it melon bread?
anything that's still there. I'd like to try those.
Mm-hmm.
I felt sorry to ask Red a favor, but I was too hungry, so I couldn't help it. It was not a time to be picky. I just have to fill my stomach.
알았어. 그럼 여기서 기다려.
All right, then wait here.
Then he punches the other two students out and just takes the
Yes.
lead. Red grinned, telling me to just trust him, and disappeared into the crowd. I never saw him again.
Oh no.
I guess I'll mooch off today. I felt thankful that Red cared for my hurt knee and the fact that I didn't eat lunch yet. He actually feels pretty reliable today. Of course, except for the fact that he carried me on his back to the infirmary when everyone was watching.
Oh, okay, game. You got us this time. We don't know who it is.
Just a little
Yeah.
Lance?
Tay? I don't know. Jackie. Oh, I was right.
Nice. Huh? Tay.
Of course it's Tay. We should have known. This man will never leave us alone.
I was looking at where Red disappeared to when someone grabbed my shoulder. I turned around and saw Tay. Tay called me, but he was looking at where Red went.
He's like, how dare he? Must kill.
He must have been watching the whole time.
레드가 너랑 이야기하다가 저쪽으로 사라지는 걸 봤는데 뭘 사러 간 거야?
I saw Red talking with you and disappear into the crowd, never to be seen again. Did he go to get something?
Oh, yeah. A piece of bread. I didn't eat lunch yet, so he said he'd get something for me.
Well, now we know why we never see him again, because Tay's gonna kill him.
Yep.
Make it look like an accident.
그래. 난 또 아침에 일로 잔소리하려고 따라왔더니 축구하러 간다는 것 같았는데 식당에 왜 온 거지?
Alright. I just came to nag him about what he did this morning. But he said he was going to go play soccer. What's he doing in the cafeteria?
Nag him? Tay looked at me. He seemed to feel troubled and sorry at the same time.
널 곤란하게 만들 수도 있는 일이었으니까.
Yeah, since he might have put you in a difficult situation this morning.
Oh. Tay was feeling sorry for what Red did this morning. I felt thankful for his kindness. But it's not like I resent Red for what he did. I know very well that he didn't do it to put me in trouble. Tay looked at me and tilted his head.
그건
That's...
Tay pointed at the biscuit in my hand. Oh, Red gave this to me. He said it's really good.
또 잔소리할 게 늘었군.
Another thing to nag him about. Leave him alone, you're just jealous.
Huh? Why? Tay let out a sigh.
그 과자 여자아이한테 받은 거거든.
Oh.
선물로 받은 물건을
Well,
다시
okay.
다른 사람에게 주는 거는
That's
별로
valid. You have a
좋은
point there
행동이
then.
아니잖아.
Yeah. He got that biscuit from a girl. It's not very good to give someone else a present that you received. How do you know that? Were you watching?
Oh. A girl gave this to him as a present. hearing that, I felt too bad to eat it. I feel like I did something wrong. Tay peered at my expression.
넌 모르고 받은 거니까 네 잘못이 아니야. 레도와는 나중에 이야기하도록 할게.
It's not your fault since you didn't know. I'll just talk to Red later.
Okay.
무릎은 괜찮아?
How's your knee?
I don't know. If I say it's still hurting, are you gonna press your hand down on it? Tay asked.
Psycho.
I think this is what he wanted to ask me in the first place. Oh, it's fine. Thanks to Red, I went to the infirmary and got it treated. It's just a small scratch.
그래, 알았어.
Okay, alright.
Tay nodded. But he still didn't look so happy.
누군가 고의로 널 다치게 한 게 아니라면 좋겠는데.
I just hope no one hurt you on purpose. Only I can do that.
좋지 않은 예감이 들어.
I don't feel so good about it.
I was startled at what Tay said.
I think the girl did push her on purpose, didn't she? At least that was the vibe I got, but I could be misreading it. I don't remember.
I never thought that. No way. That just makes my head hurt, so I don't even want to think about it.
그래, 일단 알았어. 그럼 점심 맛있게 먹어.
Alright, fine. Then enjoy your lunch.
I feel like something was lost in translation there. Because he said he doesn't like to think about her being hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is that such a shocking thing to her and makes her head hurt? What?
Yeah. I think what makes her head hurt is the thought of somebody doing it on purpose.
Okay. Tay looked down at my knee again. And he turned around after giving me a smile. Everyone's worrying for me. I really felt thankful for that. But I do feel like they're worrying too much. I actually felt worried for Tay to think that he might be suspicious of innocent people. I looked up, wondering if Red will take longer. I guess I can't be a saint.
What? I guess I can't be a saint?
Like, he doesn't have the patience of a saint. I think
Oh.
is what they're getting at.
Okay. That was weird, but okay.
I saw Red coming toward me with a plastic bag in his hand.
Alright. I think this is a good spot to leave it before Red comes over from his death.
A little death never hurt anyone.
Oh, that reminds me of something I gotta show you another time. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day.
Toodaloo.